There's no bigger sport in Africa than football. We've seen how it can inspire young athletes. And now we're going to take a look at how the love of the game has been influencing filmmakers around the world as well. These next two clips are from films by Bafa Kodo and Simon Laub, two men with African roots and a common obsession, African football.
In my first year under 9, I scored like 44 goals, and the following year I scored about 40. But every year I used to get player of the year and top goal scorer. Sometimes the way some youngsters go on and they see me, it's like I'm Ronaldo, I'm some big celebrity when they see me. And I just smile because I'm just a normal person like them. The only difference is that I'm playing overseas.
And the fine young men behind those films are with me in the studio and will be with us Fridays throughout the tournament with their take on the week's footballing delights. I'll give you Baf and Mr. Laub here. Congratulations on the films, guys. Let's talk about what we've seen so far and how this tournament has begun. South Africa, Mexico, Laubie.
Well, you know, what a start to the tournament. I mean, who would have thought it a couple of days ago? Mexico, a massive footballing nation. Shocked by the little minnows of Bafana. So.
Today's been all about the managers.
Right, this manager, we're talking about Dominic, this French manager, he sort of almost dissed his players before he began. Tell the viewers about that.
Well, he's an interesting character. Dominic is very, very strong on his astrology.
Oh, lovely.
As we find out, he's actually an Aquarius who hates Leos and Scorpios. And unfortunately for him, 4 of his defenders, notably William Gallas, are Leos.
I'm a Scorpio.
So am I.
So's Maradona.
And more importantly, Wayne Rooney is a Scorpio, so Dominic, beware. Yeah.
I think France and England.
Listen, they put on a hell of a tournament so far, haven't they? I mean, I know it's only 24 hours in, but you know, despite the fact that the second game wasn't the most exciting of all of games, the South Africa-Mexico game was, the atmosphere was fantastic. And on the streets, we've seen these guys with, what do they call them? The vuvuzelas.
Plastic horns in English.
And your mum and dad are South African, aren't they? I mean, that's where your African roots come from, of course. I mean, I know you're born and brought up in England, but your parents are South African. I mean, you know, how do people feel with South African roots? I know there'll be lots and lots of viewers out there just going to be going, well done, Rainbow Nation.
I think a huge amount of pride, really, in Bafana. You know, there's been a huge amount of talk by the media and a lot of sort of scaremongering and talk of security and stuff. And it's just nice for the football to start, to people enjoy the spectacle and to see in reality in South Africa it's a beautiful place.
All right, let's get some punditry from you. I've got to let the viewers know that in the CNN World Cup draw, I pulled out Switzerland to win. Hello. And Tevez for the golden boot.
That's not a bad bet.
I only wasted £1 out of 2.
Not a bad bet.
Who's first? Who have we got first? Becky's bad bet then, Switzerland to win.
He's more obvious than me, so
I'll go for the obvious. Unfortunately, I can't really see beyond Spain. I see Spain winning, and I'm going for David Villa as opposed to Torres. I think he's going to get the golden boot. You
reckon?
Villa's it's a good choice, and Spain have been so good in the last 3 years. It's a valid point, but I can't see beyond Brazil.
I was going to say, it could be a Spain-Brazil final, of course.
I can't see beyond Brazil.
And don't Spain always fall apart in these big tournaments?
That's the thing. I think also Netherlands always fall apart, but I think they'll do well, and that's why I picked Robin van Persie to really carry the
All right, here's a wild card for you before we go. How about Argentina? You've got Maradona. I mean, everybody was giving him such a hard time. You know, in the last sort of 6 or 7 months, how hard they almost didn't qualify, remember?
Yeah. Rightly so. I mean, he's deserved his hard time, but as I said earlier, he's a legend.
I think despite the fact that he's a legend, he's got Messi and he's got 5 of the best strikers in the world in his squad.
It helps. So. I mean, they might have the top scorer, but I just don't think, I can't see them winning the tournament.
I'd
love it if they did. I'd love it if it became that third player to win it, the player and the manager, but I don't see it.
Did he ever win Golden Boot?
No. He didn't. He just scored the important goals. The important goals, exactly.
Boys, it's a pleasure. We're going to see you as the tournament continues. You are watching Connect the World. We will be right back.